Hey guys, welcome back and happy Monday. Happy Halloween, everybody. All right, guys. Well, we're back to talk about some Real Housewives of New Jersey drama because we have Margaret Josephs and Jackie shading the hell out of Jennifer Aiden. We have Dolores and her new man, Paul. Well, obviously there's a riff with Frank Catania. This is interesting to me. And of course, we have Teresa Giudice chiming in on Caroline Manzo and Danielle Staub texting her. Lots to discuss. Happy freaking Halloween. I cannot wait for our Jersey ladies and the husbands to be back. Before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Teresa Giudice is offering an update on her relationship with Danielle Staub on her podcast, Namaste Bitches, with Melissa Feaster. I love Melissa's name. Danielle texted me. She said, I've heard that you've been saying nice things about me on your podcast. And this was the spilling the Bravocon tea. And she said, I always have. And she said that she does not want to keep going around in circles with her former co-star. Now, for Danielle Staub, I thought that she was interesting TV. I just think that she took it a little too far with the hair yank. And I think that's where it crossed the line. Because if you throw a drink at somebody, okay, you can get past that. Flip a table, you can get past that. I think when you start to get physical, it depends. You know, for Monique Samuels, Monique was actually invited back to the Real Housewives of Potomac after her and Candace got into that physical altercation. So I guess you just don't ever really know. And then, of course, we know that the husbands, Joe Gorga and Joe Giudice, got physical before. I guess it's just case by case. I don't know. I don't think that they'll ever invite Danielle Staub to come back. As for her relationship, and I feel like other housewives would not want to film with her. As for her relationship with Caroline, she has no interest in continuing their feud, but she also has no interest in being friends. Do I want to be friends with Caroline Manzo? Absolutely not. I'm sure vice versa. She doesn't want to be friends with me either, but I wish her well. Hopefully she wishes me well, and that's about it. She said that when it comes to Caroline talking about her and dissing her constantly, she said, I feel like she just wants attention. I guess she didn't get enough attention growing up. Well, Teresa, if you're shading her like this, then obviously this is just going to keep the feud going. I feel like she didn't get enough attention growing up. So maybe she's trying to get it from me. It's not going to happen. She can get attention from her husband. I never bring up her name. Obviously, she brings up my name because she wants some kind of attention. Oof. Burn. Now, Teresa confirmed that she and Caroline did not squash their beef at Bravocon, but she said that she ran into Albie Manzo and described him as very respectful. She also said that she learned that she and Caroline would be set up for a squash that beef when she arrived at the event. I thought that it was really nice because I was told, because, you know, like I had that heads up. I don't get it. There's no beef to squash. She said that they did the Super Bowl commercial, that they've had conversations, but I think what happened was Caroline did, I believe it's Dear Albie, her son Albie's podcast. And she said that she would want to just like verbally rip her a new one if she had the chance. And I think that's probably what's keeping this living. But then Teresa called it out and said, I feel like the only reason you did that was for Albie's launch of his podcast to go, well, great, because you're mentioning Teresa and it's going to pull headlines. Teresa went on to accuse Caroline of attempting to form an alliance with her nemesis, Melissa Gorga, amid one of their many feuds on the Real Housewives of New Jersey. It was really ridiculous. My brother comes on the show, then they become friends, and she's trying to shade me with that. And it's like, okay. And the age difference was kind of so funny because I could tell what she was trying to do. She then said that she was trying to hang out with Melissa to get back at me. And it's like, okay, you can have her, Caroline. Now, when she was also talking on her Namaste Bitches podcast, she was mentioning her wedding, and she said at first she did not want to film this event. I was scared, and I didn't want any drama at my wedding. I wanted it to be Louis and I, because at the end of the day, I just wanted it to be about us. I was nervous about filming it, but somebody said to me, your fans want to see your happy ending. So I did it for the fans. I think that's fair, and everyone it's like with Cynthia Bailey. With any of our housewives, you want to see their story come full circle from start to finish. If she was married, we saw her husband get deported. We saw that she navigated a divorce. She had to go to jail, and now she has her happy ending. And I do agree, if you're going to show all of your life on the show, and you're getting paid a shit ton of money to do it, then yes, I think that we need the full circle moment. But she did it, and I can't wait to see the wedding special. Now, there is a little bit of drama from what we're gathering from Reality Blurb. Frank Catania is talking about why he's not on the best terms with Dolores' boyfriend, Paul Connell, and apparently they moved in together. I met Paul and Dolores at Bravocon. Paul was such a nice guy, and Dolores is absolutely, she's a sweetheart. I would imagine Frank would be great too, but it's a unique dynamic, right? Like, it's not your everyday sort of situation. And I think that all parties probably understand and respect this, but it's not your everyday situation where you have your girlfriend who is kind of hanging out, filming a show, and constantly around her ex-husband, right? If Dolores was my girlfriend and she had Frank around, I would completely trust her, because you can tell Dolores is just like, she's just ride or die. She's family. You can tell her core values are like incredible. But for somebody coming into the situation, it might be sort of strange. Now, in an interview with Us Weekly, Frank shared his relationship with Paul is not perfect. We're not on the best terms because Paul is not used to the dynamic between Dolores and me. If you spend more time with Dolores and me, you get to see that there's nothing to worry about, right? I love her. I will always love her. And I will always take care of her. Now, it's a strange dynamic. I think that's okay to say. I don't know. I'm hoping that this dynamic gets better. And I can't wait to see Paul on the new season. I feel like this is going to be great. Now, when we're talking about Jennifer Aiden throwing a drink at Melissa and Joe at the Gansevoort, I want to see how this really plays out, because both parties are blaming each other, but now it looks like Margaret and Jackie are kind of going in on Jennifer Aiden, and they're saying, I'm not shocked that Jennifer Aiden threw a drink. I was shocked that it happened at Bravocon, because I feel like that should be about the fans, not about you. We're not filming the show. You don't have to get dirty. So, I think it's unfortunate. I wish it didn't happen, because I think it reflects poorly on the New Jersey cast, but I would hope that the rest of the time, everybody just has fun. Now, Margaret agreed, saying that she, let it get to that level, which was disappointing. And I think that the words that were thrown around, that she was a victim, she was alone, it was a very crowded lobby, that's a dangerous rhetoric to put out there. So I don't agree with it. So Margaret and Jackie are like, no, girl, we're not buying it. Guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are about all of the drama going on in New Jersey. Are you excited to watch the new season? Because we're going to be recapping it all, and hopefully we can get a few of them on soon. Yeah, go ahead and comment below. It's Halloween, guys, so let's get ready for a great Halloween night. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and don't forget, our new episode of Hot Messy Podcast drops tomorrow, so go to the link in the description of this video, click on it, and let us know what you think. Love you guys. Bye.